yarn friends, welcome back to Llama Mama Kayla's Yarn Tube. I'm Kayla, and I want to thank you for stopping by for a visit today. So a friend of mine, Ellen, and I were talking, and she is making a blanket from the tutorial by Mikey at the Crochet Crowd. It's an interesting blanket, and I can't think of the name of it. I'll leave a link in it below in the description box. But it's basically these little squares. It's kind of like a Tunisian crochet type thing. And anyway, she's really enjoying it. She said it's relaxing to work on. And she was using some Karen Big Cakes to work on it. But then she ran out of that. And there was a clearance big cake that she had bought. And so there's not another one to buy just like it. So she was talking with me about, what yarn she could go to. A number 4 that would work up soft like the big cakes and all. And so we talked about different yarns, and then she decided that she would go get some I Love This yarn from Hobby Lobby. And then I told her that I had called and checked yesterday or the day before and asked if they was doing their markdowns on yarn yet for the summer clearance, and the lady said no, they haven't. And so I told Ellen that. And so anyway, she went on to Hobby Lobby today. Excuse me. She went to Hobby Lobby today, and guess what? They were marking down yarn. And so she sent me a message and said, in a picture, and said they're marking down yarn. And I was like, I really wanted to go, but I really didn't need to go. And so therefore I didn't really want to get dressed to go. And she sent me another picture of her buggy, or yellow yarn she had in her buggy. And you know how us yarn addicts are. It's like dangling it in our face, I mentioned her back and said, "You're killing me. How much is the yarn?" And so she told me some prices of it and all. And I went in there and told Elijah, I said, do you think we should go or not? And if he had said no, that he didn't want to go, I'd have been perfectly fine with that. Because I wanted to go, but I didn't want to get ready to go. And so, anyway, he said, yeah, I'll take you. And so, that's all he had to say. I got dressed. He got dressed real quick. And I messaged Ellen back and said, I'm in the car. And so, we went on over there and got some yarn. And so, I didn't buy a whole lot because I don't need a whole lot. There's a certain projects or things I have in mind, that I want to make. And so I got things, I was selective in the yarn. I didn't just buy yarn because it was on clearance. I bought yarn because I knew of a project I could do with it. So anyway, the first yarn I picked up is this I Love This yarn. This is regular $4.99 and it's on clearance for $124. And the name of this one is Pink Camo. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Yeah, see, it's got some green and brown in there now. Anyway, so this is a number 4 yarn. It's 252 yards. And I picked up 4 of these because I've learned you don't just get one skein of a color that you like because the project's probably going to call for more than one skein. And so I got 4. So if I want to make a blanket, I can do that. And I might make some baby girl blankets with these. So anyway, I got 4 of these. And then I got this purple because it was $4.99 and it was on clearance for $1.24. And this has the same amount of yards, 252, is that right? Yep, 252 yards. This is kind of a, it says I Love This yarn, super soft. It's print. It's kind of like it's purple, but it's a little different shades of purple, I guess. I don't know if it's ombre. It doesn't say ombre, so maybe not. But there is a few little different shades. So it's a little variation in the shade of purple. So I got 4 of these. And then as I was walking down the aisle, I saw the Yarn Bee glowing. Now this has less yarn, and I started to put this back, and get more of the I love this yarn since it had more yardage. But Elijah was like, no, that's really pretty, get it. I'm like, okay. This is 198 yards, and it was on clearance for $1.37, regular $5.49. So, and the colorway of this is, it just says pink multi. And I didn't check the purple one, did I? It is bright violet. Yeah, that's pretty. So this right here, I love the different colors and how they're like twisted around in this yarn. So I did get 4, 2, 3. I got 5 of these. I think there was 5 on the shelf, so I got all 5 of these. Since it was less yardage, I got an extra skein. Okay, so anyway, I don't know. I love the way that is like, you know, different colors twisted around there, and it does feel really, really soft. So I'll have to do something special with that. I don't know. I was thinking baby blankets whenever I bought it, or maybe a poncho. I think that would work up to a beautiful poncho. I just don't know if the yardage is there. I guess it would be you can make a child size poncho. Yeah, I just don't know if the yardage is there to make an adult one. And so next I bought these little sugar wheel cotton minis. Were 67 cents, and they're regular $2.49. And so my idea for these, I bought a bunch of them. I'll show you all the colors I bought. My idea for these is I'm going to put all these in a project bag and a hook, not my favorite hook that I use at my desk, but a different 5.5 hook, and some little scissors. And I'm going to put all these in a project bag, and when I run out to the doctor or something like that, I'm going to grab that bag, and I'm going to work on little granny squares from these, and just not color control or anything, just let it work up however how it's going to work up. Excuse me. Just let it work up however how it's going to work up, and then put those granny squares together just as a colorful blanket. It'll kind of look like a scrappy blanket on purpose, but not really scrap yarn. So I got this colorway here, and this is called Prairie Sky. And like I said, some of these are 62 cents, and there's a couple that I'm still going to mix with it, even though it's a little bit different. And those are 49 cents. But this is a 69-cent one. I mean 62% one. Okay, and then I got this one. And this one is called Tutu to Tango. So, I try not to get like a whole lot of pink, because I do tend to make a lot of girl blankets, and I need some things in case, you know, someone's having a boy baby. So this one is called Just Relax. You know, they say blue is a relaxing color, so I guess that's why it's called that. Pretty. And then here's this one here is called Picnic at the Park. And that's a gray. That little white color in there is really a gray. Okay, and then I picked this color. And this one is called Plum Body Loves You. Oh, that's cute. I didn't know that was the name of it. Plum Body Loves You. That is cute. And each of these is 117 yards. Alright, and this one right here is called Sunbloom. And that's a little green in there. This color right here is green, and a teal, and a mustard. I thought that was really pretty. Okay, and then we have Visions of Violet. Different shades of purple and a blue mixed in with it. And no, it's a different one. Okay, and these are Sugar Will Cotton Minis. Tutu to Tango again. I didn't realize I got two of the same color, but that's fine. That's pretty colors. They're just wrapped differently, and I didn't realize I got two of them, but that's fine. Okay, and this Savannah Sonnet. So, and then let's see what this one is. That's a different one. Okay, here. This might be the last one of the little cotton minis. This one is called Cross Applesauce. That's a cute name too. It's all different shades of green. There's no white. It looks white on my camera, but it's all just different shades of green. And then on the little dollops, they were 49 cents, and they're 92 yards, regular $2.49. I got this one right here, which is called Sunday Spoonful. And even though this yarn and that yarn is it might look a little bit different. You can't see it on camera, I don't think. Maybe it might look a little bit different. Well, it just looks that way when it's wound up. If you look at, it's the same. Yeah, I was thinking it might look a little different, but it would be fine. But no, that's just the way it's wound. I was going to mix them together anyway. Okay, and this little greenish one is called Applesauce. It has a little turquoise, gray, white, and I have two different shades of light green. It's very hot and dry here, so I'm just coughing. Oh, this one, it's Caramelicious. I love caramel. And the last one is this green one, and it's called Mint Mellow. So anyway, I ended up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 of those little dollops and Sugar Will Cotton Minis. And so, like I said, I'm just going to put them in a bag, and not in any kind of hurry, but just as I get to it, I'm going to make granny squares. I don't know if I'm going to make really either 4 rounds. I don't know if I'll go 4 rounds or 5 rounds on the little granny squares, but I'm just going to collect those in that bag until I've used all those up, and then I will put it together to make something, and that will be fun. And there's one other thing I bought, and this is my first time to ever buy a kit like this. It's one of the little crochet kits. I think this is adorable. This was regular $24.99, and they had it on clearance for $6.24. And it's Learn to Crochet 12 Projects Featuring Pooh and Friends. Like I said, I've never done one of these kits before. I don't know what the instructions look like, if they're clear enough that I understand them or anything. But supposedly the instructions will tell how to make these characters and these characters, I guess. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so I guess it's 12 if you count all the way around. So it looks like it would be like 2 different Poohs, maybe 2 piglets. I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to see. But anyway, I hadn't opened it yet, so I don't know. But I hope the instructions are clear in this. and that they're easy for me to follow along and understand. But that was mine and Elijah's yarn haul today from Hobby Lobby. Does your Hobby Lobby have a clearance, their summer clearance sale yet? Usually ours happens in like the end of July. Yeah, the end of July, like probably closer to the middle of July. And then this year it didn't happen until August, so I guess you never know when it's going to happen. But you could always call your Hobby Lobby and ask if they're having the clearance yarn yet, and they should be able to tell you over the phone before you make the trip there. But I appreciate my friend Ellen messaging me and telling me that they were marking the yarn down, and they had tons more yarn on clearance and everything, and lots of colors. But I didn't want to buy yarn just to be buying yarn. I really wanted it to be yarn that I knew I would use for projects. So that's why I just limited myself to these 3 different colorways of the skeins, and then I just bought a bunch of the dollops, but they had tons and tons of those too. So anyway, thanks for watching, and let me know in the comments if you got any clearance yarn from Hobby Lobby. Thanks, guys.